Earlier this week, news broke that the Pac-12 was considering looking into schools like SMU and San Diego State for possible conference expansion before they sign their new media rights deal. Earlier this year, I did a video on why SMU would fit in the Pac-12, but plans to actually do a video on San Diego State as well. But with major life changes occurring during that time period, the video sort of fell on the back burner. Now with the breaking news, I thought there would never be a better time to look at why San Diego State needs to join the Pac-12. San Diego State has quietly been one of the more consistent Group of 5 programs over the past few seasons. Going back to 2016, they have been 7-4 against Pac-12 teams, beating Cal, Arizona State twice, Stanford, UCLA, Arizona, and Utah. That Utah win came in 2021 in triple overtime fashion, the same Utah team that would go on to play in the Rose Bowl. Last season, the Aztecs lost to both Arizona and Utah, but have consistently held their own against bigger schools. Whenever the Aztecs get an opportunity to play against a Pac-12 school, they play with a chip on their shoulder, with Brady Hoke telling The Athletic in 2021, "Our guys, most of them weren't recruited by the Pac-12. I kid with them all the time, but I'm half serious. They weren't recruited by Arizona. They weren't recruited by Utah. Some of them lie and say they are, but they aren't." Before the streak started, San Diego State struggled against Pac-12 schools, going 1-23 from 1996 through 2015. The team has since improved, always having one of the top defenses in the nation and a strong power run game that schools aren't used to playing against anymore. Since 2016, San Diego State is 61-27 with 3 bowl wins and a conference championship. They are going to beat you down on the offensive side of the ball as well as the defensive side of the ball. Historically, San Diego State has won 3 Division II national titles going back to the 60s and has won 21 conference titles. Although San Diego State will never be able to replace the hole left by UCLA and USC, they could help soften the blow. There's no replacing the Los Angeles television market, but as things stand currently, the Pac-12 will lose their hold of Southern California, an area heavily recruited by their member schools. Stanford, which is just 35 miles south of San Francisco, would be the southernmost California school in the Pac-12. This could be a detrimental blow for the conference when it comes to recruiting if they were to lose an area that produces upward of 250 FBS players nationally every year. San Diego is also the 27th largest television market in the nation. The university has also made major upgrades to their football facilities, with athletic director J.D. Wicker telling CBS Sports' Dennis Dodd, "Pac-12 folks have been impressed with what we've done." Pac-12 Commissioner George Kliavkoff said to invest in football. "I've invested $310 million. In December, Wicker pleaded San Diego State's case, saying, "We're competitive in all of our sports. We invest in our programs, and we're a rising star from the academic standpoint. If an opportunity comes to anyone to elevate, no one is going to say no. We'll continue to be the best San Diego State we could be, and see where that leads us. We'll work with Commissioner Gloria Nevarez and the Mountain West to make sure we're the best partner to everyone we could be." They've also put together a strategical operation plan to help prepare a possible move to the Pac-12, an idea San Diego State took from Utah. While the Aztecs may help get a hold of Southern California again when it comes to recruitment, San Diego State is still 89 miles away from California powerhouse Mater Dei. They are also the 151st ranked university nationally according to the U.S. News & World Report, which California and Stanford may not like, but with that being said, so is Oregon State. They are also not a member of the AAU, which is going to hurt their academic case as well. But desperate times call for desperate measures. The conference may need to add 1 or 2 schools before it can ink its new media rights deal if it wants anywhere near the compensation total numbers institutions are expecting. CBS Sports' Dennis Dodd writes, "The Pac-12 may need to commit to conference expansion first before achieving its compensation target in a new media rights deal." Sources with knowledge of the situation tell CBS Sports. In an effort to return to 12 members following the departure of USC and UCLA, the Pac-12 has focused its efforts on evaluating San Diego State and SMU. The Pac-12's next media rights deal will be heavily reliant on a digital streaming partner. Significantly more than half of each season's Pac-12 football games will be primarily available via streaming as part of the conference's next rights deals. The conference is looking to split its media right deal between ESPN and a streaming platform, which may upset school administrators, athletic directors, and coaches who rely on the visibility from cable and network platforms to recruit athletes and students. Adding schools like San Diego State and SMU would not add significant value in the traditional TV deal, but a streaming service like Amazon or ESPN Plus could be interested in the volume it would add. Schools are hoping to get between $30 and $35 million per program, a number that does not seem feasible in the current state of the conference. The Pac-12 is also the only conference that has yet to sign a new media rights deal this cycle, with many critics believing they missed their window to land the most lucrative deal. Some even believe George Kliavkoff may have overpromised on how many bidders there would be and how much the conference may be worth. The walls look to be caving in on the Pac-12 as of now, especially with the Big 12 possibly looking to grab Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado and Utah, and maybe even look at Oregon and Washington if the Big 10 doesn't look at those big name schools. The longer this all drags on, the closer and closer schools get to hitting the panic button. Just look at what happened to the Big East back in the day. What do you think? Should the Pac-12 add San Diego State, and if not, who should they add instead? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here. Don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe for more college football content. Thank you so much for watching. I could not be more thankful for y'all. You guys make this all possible for me, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.